Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're going back into roasting my members, the guys that support me the most for a lot of period, on the YouTube. You can press the join button and get yourself one place in my membership, and there I'm having the opportunity to give you specific information for your account, roasting your account, give you advices that it's unique for everyone, specific, but also helps all the community how you should build your characters for ABX, ABL, and multiple content depending on what every single player focusing on. And today we are into Brillianova. This dude is super helpful. He's always on my comments suggesting me things. He's always saying his opinion and helps the community. He's coming also on the Discord server that I'm spamming over and over and helps others too. But before we go into his video that I'm going actually to do now, we're going to visit the video I did 3 months ago and compare his progress from the last time I roast him. And we're gonna see how good he was and how he became through advices I give him, but also with his own mind and with how he progressed through his account. So before we go through that, I want you to make sure that you are paying attention on the videos I'm doing, and there is a giveaway video 3 days ago that is actually going on, that you have to come here, answer 2 simple questions and win yourself some crystal coupons, get 300 crystals out of nowhere. It's a simple thing that you need to do, only 2 questions, and giveaway is going to happen into 4 days from now. As you can see, it's 3 days ago, so I give you a period of 1 week to answer, so there is gonna be more people there. Also, there is my Discord server that it's always welcome for you, to come join, win tokens basically, or get help yourself for and give other tokens. You can mythic a rift token, you can mythic a rift, dimension rift, and get a mythic dimension rift basically, and win 500 tokens, or write messages, or just be active and get yourself into the first rank of the leaderboard. Also, you can redeem your rewards here by pressing the reward button up here or the one below, and choose for yourself some special rewards, like it is raffle tickets, which is a lottery going on in the Discord always. Every 2 weeks we're popping out the lottery tickets and see who won. Or you can ask yourself for GBR carry or mythic rifts, as I told you, or find yourself which is the best ABX and ABL character for each specific day. You're pressing here, you're giving command to the bot, and the bot suggests you the specific team. It's the best for combat villain male. Same thing for ABX, and generally there is a lot of ways for you to get help through my Discord server and get help through the game, and not feel alone. Feel like there are people there that you can ask all time. So let's go in the previous video of Brillianova and see how his cards was look like. Before, he had these cards, which was white fox without all the blue stars here. He was missing 3% from his white fox and also from Spider-Man. It's my face there even on the video, so I can't really show you, but you can tell right after from the card stats here, because he used to have 19% of pierce. So he had 19% of pierce, 80% all attack, 20% physical attack, 30%, 38% energy, max HP 14, no HP buff. So let's go now and see how his account looks like right now. So as it seems, he worked on his Fox card and it's full on blue. He got the all attack and max HP, which is the most important on your cards, you know. It's the only two stats that you can't really cap them. So if you can't cap a stat, you want to have it all over the place. Critical damage, cooldown, of course, are helpful too, but the most important on your cards every single time is having here the all attack and the max HP. Of course, you need to have all blue and pierce and stuff like that, but you can see here this mind resist and energy attack is pretty garbage. So if I was you, Brillianova, I would work on this card or build one card in my inventory to replace. Other than that, okay, here physical attack resists. Yeah, this is stuff that you need to fix, but in the same time it's really painful, so I'm avoiding doing that also. So yes, I'm totally getting you. And let's move my face to show you. Yes, Spider-Man is still not full blue, but yes, I feel like you need to work on the max HP of your cards if you want to participate also on PvP, and yeah, go first for full blue stars on your Spider-Man card. Also, you can go for Guardian's card with the max HP, feels to be the best, and replace your Loki with the max HP, or Crescent all attack max HP also. So Crescent and Guardians of the Galaxy card could be the two best options for PvE, or you could go for a new Avengers card with the max HP proc, the one that I'm building all this time on in my inventory too, so you can have your even better results. Here, as you can see, your stats stayed pretty much the same, the all attack, and yeah, only you get like 3% pierce and you get like 10% max HP, which both are really important. So there's not big improvement on your cards into 3 months, but in the same time, you know, 3% pierce, it's 3% pierce, so we know that you're progressing and you're giving some time in your account 100%. So let's go now into the characters you used to have tier 3, tier 4 basically into the previous video, and let's check out the people, the characters you had there. And you had, as it seems, 6 tier 4s, and I remember you working on your asking for what you should build next, and you were thinking there, but now, as it seems, basically, let me see what's the new characters you have here. It's 6 tier 4s, and how many are here? 9 tier 4s. So you built Hulk for sure, and let's see who else. You built Hulk, you built Adam, and you built Wolverine. Oh my god, you turned into PvP? Let me know, you turned into PvP, because for PvE I feel like you didn't build any new tier 4. So yeah, you put all your love now on PvP. That's why the 10 HP, then 10% HP also, I guess. But yes, as it seems, you went for Hulk, Adam Warlock, and now for Wolverine. So you're so updated on the builds you have given your characters. And let's go one by one on the new characters or the old characters to see what you did and how you're progressing through. I know that you love ABX and ABL, but as it seems you're trying to push PvP too. That's why there is Adam Warlock, Wolverine, and Hulk in your roster, I guess. So let's see your Adam Warlock. Okay, you're pushing full on doing the damage, but I'm using Protect the Captain is really good using PvE, like Power of Angry Hulk also, so you can have more damage, but in the same time you already have a mighty energy, which if you proc with your second skill you can kill everyone. So I would suggest Protect the Captain just for you to be more durable. A bit more durable always helps. The rest of the build is really cool. I don't feel like yeah, of course you could work on that and having the same instinct, so you can get more heal here, because your instinct is going to increase all together, you know. Critical rate here, it's kind of waste. Pierce is the best, but yes, it is what it is. It's a pain to reroll them, so I totally get you. Mighty Judgment on Jean Grey is really nice. I used to have Mighty Judgment on my Jean Grey too, but the damage you're losing for ABX and ABL these days, because of there is no cap, it's really big, you know. I would suggest you go for raids, mighty raids, or a normal raids, even if you don't have mighty raids, because the raid gives you more out of ABL and ABX 100%. And the Judgment is really good, but it's really good for World Boss Legend. And Jean Grey, to be honest, it's not like you can use here on multiple World Boss Legend. Here tags, it's kind of weird, so you can't find yourself using here on a lot of World Boss Legends. So I would go for raids to get here maximum potentials for PvE, and you know, if you want for PvP, it's different story, but yeah, for PvE I would go for raids. Feels like it's better. Greed on Wolverine, it's something most people feels like it's the best to go for, but in the same time transform him into a glass cannon with your power of Angry Hulk here. Also, instead of Protect the Captain, you have no defenses, you're going straight up for the kills, and yes, you can survive because of your tier 4. Also, I don't have Wolverine tier 4, but yeah, let me know down below in the comments how you feel like about your Wolverine. Is he dying too fast? Is he staying alive? Is he killing anyone? I'm going to make a video on specific on Wolverine, which CTP is the best for him. I'm gonna test my authority, my refinement, and my greed. At the moment I have authority, I feel like it's really cool, but yes, sometimes I can't really kill anyone. Brilliant raids, oh my god, brilliant raids on your Namor feels like really cool, really cool. I don't have a brilliant raids on my Namor, I have one on Moon Knight and Thor, I think. Yeah, really solid build, really nice. I can't really say anything about that. Mighty raids on Magneto, I have exactly the same. Feels like you have all the artifacts. Yes, you're picking the artifacts, I guess, when they're coming out for each character. So, you know, from the token events, I'm doing the same. It's a really good it's a really good way to build your PvE account. Mighty regeneration on Hulk, yes, it's like the best or second best after refinement, but still I feel like this is the one, and I'm going to swap into mighty regeneration also. Generally, you don't want to use at all the physical attack Urus. They're not useful at all for your Hulk. You would like to go for something defensive like you have here, dodge or recovery rate or whatever. Energy defense, physical defense feels better than physical attack because your Hulk is getting nothing through the physical attack buffs. Your Moon Knight got a mighty energy here, and it's really nice, but in the same time it's not that cool for ABX and ABL. Rage gives you way more, at least for ABL, so I'm saying that you don't have any other character to use for ABL Combat Hero Day, so I would suggest you to go for Rage also here like I did with Jean. I know Rage is a pain to get, but still you're gonna see better results with your Moon Knight, except you're using him only for World Boss Legend. But I know you're doing ABL and ABX on a very high level, so I would suggest you for a Rage. You're gonna see some results there, but the rest of your build is really cool, except this artifact which gives you just this, but that's not the point. I would go for a 3-star giving me critical rate or giving me concentration. If you had a concentration artifact, a generic concentration artifact, you could get more out of your peers through your CTP of energy. If you have a mighty CTP, you want to go for a concentration artifact because this increases you the total amount of peers you're getting through the proc of energy CTP. Brilliant raids, oh my god, yes, that's the best thing to go for. It's really nice. And the fact that it is justice, it's a bomber. You want to have order because he is order here, and the amount of concentration you are going to get is going to be increased depending on your order. Now it's on your justice, but still you're getting a percentage of concentration, so that's why you're seeing your brilliant raids charge faster for Black Bolt instead of the other character because of the concentration you have here. And it's a 5-star it's a 3-star artifact, so you don't have the option to reroll, but still it's really cool. Good job building your Black Bolt, he feels really awesome. And normal raids on your Thor, it is what it is. You have the order here, really nice build again. I mean, you're signing your tier 4s really well. They feel really nice. I would go for something like speed type. You have 0 speed types. I know you are a Luna fanboy too, and you're waiting for Luna, but it's about time to understand that there is no Luna. Luna is dead or something. I mean, why they're not releasing Luna, bro? Why? But for whatever reason they're doing that, I don't really care anymore. I mean, I would suggest you to go for Black Widow, but yes, it's like 1 year and still Black Widow, it's the best to go for speed types. I mean, there is Shadow Cell also, but Shadow Cell can't cap on ABX, but she can do really nice damage on ABL. Gamora can cap on ABX, but she can't participate in all of the stages of ABL. So still Black Widow is the MVP for ABL and ABX, and other than that, Gamora and Thanos are really the one that you should go. So feel like you're doing Loki for the villain stage, because you have your Thanos with the CTP of authority, which is pretty basic. You know, you want a mighty authority at least to have some impact and protect the captain for PvP. You even have his old uniform, so I guess you're not using him that much. Professor X totally deserves his last uniform. He is an absolute monster at level 80. But you haven't built your characters at level 80 as it seems. You're letting them at level 70, and that's because you're lacking the materials, or you're just building whatever you are using. A raid here out of nowhere, I would swap that, you know, I would strip him off, because I feel like you don't really use him. If you already have Moon Knight, you know, it's hard to use this kind of Venom. You have let, as I told you, the rest of your level 80s, and it's the same. But yes, let's see the rest characters you're using for. Okay, Mighty Regen on Gore makes him die really way more basically than a Mighty Authority. I have tested myself, and yes, this is not making it. You want a Mighty Authority probably on that. I would suggest you to spend some crystals, to gather some crystals, and spend to swap CTPs, at least gather the CTPs that you are not using. You know, there is CTPs all over your account, and I'm betting that you don't really use these CTPs. I mean, Rage on Mephisto, it's such a waste when you're having Magneto in your roster. And you're having, you know, normal raids on your Thor, but you could go and equip that, you know, combine with your Thor and have a better Thor for ABL and the ABX. Other than that, let's go to the rest of the metas. CTP of Raid, Scarlet Witch, it's a cool thing to do. Inside Taskmaster, really nice. You don't have the build for Seahawk, so I guess you're using for DPS Valkyr and Sif or something. And Titania, let's go and figure out. Green Goblin, you didn't build your Green Goblin. That's the same. He needs a judgment and his last uniform, and he's going to sign for you. You don't have Shuri last uniform, so you're picking up really specific characters to build and go for. So you're playing CTP of Raids Polaris for your ABL when you have your Jean Grey like that. I would suggest you buy the blue. Okay, last night I did a live stream, okay, and I played with my Jean Grey Blast type. Go there and check out what I did with similar Jean Grey with my Blast uniform. I did like 6.3 million. 6.3 million on ABL. So I feel like this can't pull out more than 4 or 5 million and doesn't really worth keeping on. Kamala Khan is the one that you're using for Speed Hero, I guess, because you have authority on your Black Widow, you don't have the uniform, you don't have rest of the speed types that get an update, as it seems. But yes, I remember you were playing also with your Luna Snow still. After all this time, you're still DPSing with your Luna Snow, I think. If you're doing that, okay, you're original Luna fanboy, keep that. But yes, C is outdated, bro. C is outdated. We both know. CDB of Rage here. And your Loki feels really nice. It's all the characters you're using for ABL and ABX. No Dr. Octopus. Dr. Octopus totally worth his last uniform. Even as level 80, he's doing a lot of damage. And as it seems, you're not doing anyone level 80 except the ones that you're using a lot. And this Shadow Cell could help you for World Boss Legend, but for ABL and ABX, C is kind of bad with this CTP. And yes, let's see. No Titania. Okay, at least you got Valkyr to do damage for Combat Female. And for Speed Villain, what are you using, bro? Are you using still Corvus? No. Who is your Speed Villain DPSer, bro? I'm really curious. Okay, Insight on Wave, it's the way to go. Really nice. And yes, there is no Speed Villain. Am I blind? Perhaps. But I feel like Corvus, Green Goblin, it's the two. There's no one else to go for. And yes, where is your Speed Villain, bro? I remember you having really high scores on ABL and ABX, and you're using this girl to support. But Speed Villain, I mean, do you use actually Green Goblin with this build and you're pulling out a lot of damage? That's really impressive if you do. But yes, I feel like you need to put some love on your Green Goblin. Green Goblin with his last uniform is doing a lot. And as it seems, you're trying to hold your materials for the next tier 4 and generally to spread the level 80 to your characters. I would suggest you to go more wide and do more level 80s. I'm finding myself getting help from a lot of characters with the last uniforms at level 80, and I totally get if you don't have the crystals and you want to hold them, it's totally fine. But yes, in the same time, feels like you're turning your account into PvP too. Let me know down below in the comments how you're thinking it. You're still waiting, Luna, bro. You're still waiting for Luna. Has been a long time. Go build a speed type, and yes, there is no wrong and right on the tier 4s. All the tier 4s can help you. All the tier 4s can provide you, and for sure Gamora or Gwen, who is coming, could go and be the solution for the Luna situation you have here, still using her after all that time. Other than that, I know you're a super cool player, and I'm totally into your account and your characters, and I feel the progress you're doing. It's quite cool, and I hope you turn yourself into PvP too, or else let me know down below in the comments if you enjoy it or if you wanna know something else. Of course, guys, if you enjoy the content and if you want yourself to get roasted and get specific advice on a video, it's down below, the join button. Go on it and let me know how you want me to roast your account, and I will be there for you month by month, you know, perhaps after 3 months as I did with Brillianova because I didn't have time. But yes, something like that. If you want that on your account, smash the like button, comment down below your name, press the join button, and let me roast you to the bone. See you into the next. I hope you enjoy. Kisses in your faces.